Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing the 19 random questions tag. It's actually 18 random questions and then the last one you make up yourself, so if I can think of anything by the end, then I'll make one up. If not, then it'll be 18 random questions. So let's get started. The first one is, where were you born? I was born in New Jersey. I won't say the town or whatever, but I was born and raised in New Jersey, and I lived there until I was 19. Were you named after anyone? Actually, I was. I was named after a family friend who they called my aunt. She wasn't really my aunt, but because she was such a close family friend when I was born, they called her Aunt, and then my first name, which is Joanne. So they called her Aunt Joanne, so they named me after her. They did change the spelling of the name, but that's who I was named after. Number 3, when was the last time you cried? Well, I don't think I cry a lot. But sometimes it depends on like what's going on. Obviously, if something really sad happens, like a family death or something like that. But I don't really cry over nothing. But I guess the last time I cried was probably a couple days ago, and it was actually a joyful cry. Like, it was a cry like of excitement and joy and things like that. So it wasn't a bad one. Number 4, do you have any children? I do not have any children. I'm 31 years old, and my husband and I do want children, but we've decided just to wait maybe another year or so until we're more settled in our lives and things like that. If you were another person, would you be friends with yourself? Absolutely. I can hands down say I would be friends with myself because I tell it like it is. I am a true person. I don't believe in lying about anything, and I don't believe in being fake. And I think I'm a really great judge of character, so I absolutely would be friends with myself. And I think I'm a really nice person. I do a lot of nice things for no reason. Not because I ever expect to get something in return, but because I just think it's the right thing to do. Do you own any pets? Yes, I do. I own one dog. He is a Yorkie Terrier. He's 5 years old. His name is Rocky. And he has appeared in a couple of my videos, so you may or may not have seen him. Currently, he's outside in the backyard running around, so... Do you use sarcasm? Sometimes, yes, and I tend to use it at the wrong times, and I'm trying to work on that because I don't want to ever offend anybody. That's not my purpose in life, is to be offensive or anything like that. So sometimes, yes, I do use it, but not in the right times, so I am working on that. Would you bungee jump? Absolutely not. I totally would never bungee jump. I'm absolutely afraid to do something like that because I would be the one person that I feel the bungee cord would break or something would go wrong, and that would be the end of that. I just don't think my heart could handle something like that. What is your favorite cereal? I have 2 favorite cereals. My first one is Special K with red berries. And Special K Chocolatey Delight. I love the Special K cereals, and those are my 2 favorites. So, what is your eye color? Brown, if you can tell. They're really, really brown. A lot of people are lucky enough that they have beautiful blue eyes, like my husband, and things like that. But I was given brown eyes. But I used to not like them, and now I've embraced them more. They obviously go with my hair color, so it kind of works out. But, definitely, I would have loved to have had my mom's eyes. She has beautiful green eyes. Scary movies or happy endings? You know, I love a great scary movie, something that will just scare the bejesus out of you, and then it kind of like makes you hear noises in your house, and you're like, oh my gosh, is there somebody here? Like, what was that? Especially when you're by yourself, and then every little creak just bothers you. Like, I kind of love that about scary movies, but I also love movies with happy endings. But that is probably when I cry the most, is movies with happy endings. Like Sweet Home Alabama, I cry every time I watch that movie. And just like movies like that. So I like them both. But I guess if I had to pick one, I'd probably say scary movie. I don't know, because they're just fun. They keep you on your toes. Do you have any siblings? I do. I have one older brother. He is 21 months older than me, so he is 33. And he actually lives only a couple blocks from me. Computer or TV? That is a hard one. You know what, to be honest with you, I'm not a really big computer person. I do use the computer, obviously, like the internet, email, things like that. I do go on Pinterest and stuff like that. But I think if I had to pick one or the other, I really do still like watching, TV shows and things like that. So I would say TV. What is the first thing you notice about a person? Their smile. Hands down, their smile. Like, if I go up to somebody and they're smiling, there's something about somebody's smile that's just so beautiful and it just lights up a room. And you could just be having the worst day. And if you look at somebody and they have a gorgeous smile, it's contagious. You have to smile. What is your favorite smell? I would say either something very pure, like, for example, like a apple-y fragrance, like a fresh market apple fragrance, like something natural and pure like that doesn't smell over perfume. Or I would say something like Victoria's Secret Bombshell, the splash, not the perfume, just the splash. It's like a lighter scent. I like that as well. Where is the furthest you've been from home? If it's from home as in like where I was born, New Jersey, I would probably say Tennessee. And if it's the furthest from where I live now, which is Pennsylvania, it would probably still be Tennessee. I have never really honestly been anywhere exciting. I've probably been to maybe North Carolina, Tennessee, Massachusetts, New York, obviously, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware. Everything pretty close to me, nothing major. Like, I've never been to Florida. I've never been to California. I've never been to, any of those states, and those are all places I'd love to go. And actually, me and my husband are trying to move to California right now, so, because he has family out there. So, that would be really exciting for me because I've never, ever, ever been out to California, so I'm really excited about that. Do you have any special talents? When they say special talents, I think of people that are really talented, like singing, dancing, things like that. I don't have anything special talent-wise. I'm a really crafty person. I love to do like little crafts and things like that. I actually weave baskets by hand. I don't use nails or anything like that. I actually weave a basket by hand, and I have probably about a good 12 baskets in my house of all that I've woven by hand, and they usually take me about 3 hours each, and that's something that I consider a talent that I've done over the years that I've gotten better at, so that's, I guess, a talent. Do you have any hobbies? Let's see. I like to, again, weave baskets. I love to do pottery. I don't know. Like, I like to garden when it's nice out, obviously, and things like that. But mostly, like, crafty things is kind of what I like to do for hobbies. And make up your own question. I really don't know what another question could be. I guess maybe something... I don't know, maybe what's my guilty pleasure? Maybe that's a good question. I would say my guilty pleasure is definitely nice makeup and nice handbags. I really like to save my money and ask for gift cards to places that I would never go out and just outright purchase by myself randomly. So my guilty pleasures, I have probably two of them. One is Givenchy. I love their makeup. So that my guilty pleasure is like their little compacts. I just bought the Sun one for the Sun Caramel one. That was like $60. So that's my guilty pleasure. And then, of course, my Louis Vuitton Neverfull. That was my other guilty pleasure. And, of course, that was close to $800. So those are my two guilty pleasures. Expensive makeup that I can only afford when I save and I can splurge on it, and handbags. And if I'm going to do a handbag, I will wait and save up for a real handbag. I will never purchase a fake or a knockoff. I don't believe in that. And I believe that if it's something you really, really, really want, you can continue to save. And as you're saving, you're just going to continue to want it more. You're not going to get to the point where you save for 6 months to a year and then you're like, oh, I really don't want it anymore. Like, I really, really want the things that I buy, that I splurge on. So I think it's totally worth saving. And that's my guilty pleasure is handbags and expensive makeup. So... but that's it. That is all for the 19 random questions. If you guys want to, I feel free to leave me a video response down below or a comment. I tag all of you to do this, and feel free to make up a different question for the 19th. That was just something I came up with last minute. I will talk to you guys all later, and have a great day. Bye!